Yo, 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 yo! Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the good, the bad, the ugly with Joe Blackman and me, Botswana Poppy. The show is back on the
We back.
road. Joe, it's been a long time coming. We back, we recharged and refreshed. How you doing? How you doing, Joe?
I'm feeling good. I'm looking good.
Yeah,
I'm ready for the stage. Listen, guys, I'm so sorry. I've been gone for so long. But
it
we
looks
back
like
now.
you've been eating good, bro. You've been eating really good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. And I see you outside, people calling me Joe Lateman, but this guy was out here jogging. This guy was out here running back to his house. Look at this guy. Yeah, hang your head in shame. He
No,
wakes
no,
up.
no, 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 no. No, it's not. It's not in shame. Listen. I'm actually. Let me tell you why I went jogging, Joe. First of all, I'm trying to get back in shape and look like you. All right, all right. I see, brother. Somehow, he. You've been hitting the gym. Yes, yes. Corner sees it. So take inspiration from this. But also I gotta tell you this: Botswana did made history, bro, over the weekend. Okay, so if you don't know, there's been
You've been celebrating.
yeah,
You've been celebrating.
we've been celebrating. We've been celebrating because Botswana pretty much hit a milestone over the weekend by becoming the first African nation to win a 4x4 world championship in athletics, bro. We beat the US for a historic win and put Africa on the map. So shout out to Botswana, bro. Come on. So I had to just like get inspiration from my fellow countrymen and say, you know what, I gotta get back on jogging. So what's crazy, the president of Botswana was like, all right, we're gonna need a public holiday. Nobody is going to work on the 29th. So
Where's that thing? I wish I had the. Do you know what? Yeah, well done. Yeah, putting Africa on your back. Yeah, but I tell you what. Right now, we don't care.
Get out of here. Is it because you're Jamaican and y'all
We
got
don't care. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah.
what? You guys already obviously have won a lot of medals, like Jamaica has won lots of medals, especially in track and field, right? But for Botswana, this is huge.
Come on.
This is huge because, like, you know what was crazy about that race? The Botswana won gold, America won silver, and South Africa won bronze. But Botswana wouldn't have won gold if like the South African guy didn't push the Botswana guy right at the death of the.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. What is he talking about, people? Sorry, you know what? Yeah, I know that we love our sports and we love to support our African people, but what is he talking about right now? I'm not being funny, but I came to talk about Manchester United right now. This guy's going on about how Botswana's entered.
Shut. Get yourself out of here and stop being jealous, okay?
Nobody care, bro.
No,
Listen.
no, Africa cares, bro. Everybody who respects competition cares, bro. Your ass don't care. You know what? Get out of here. Go back to where you came from. Shit, we out here gold medalists, and you coming in with cramping our style and our celebration. Get out of here, bro. You gotta watch the race. You gotta watch the race to appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. Because guess where Great One is from? Guess where Great One is from? I'll wait.
He don't care.
Yeah, because his country didn't win gold, silver, nor bronze. So Great One, get out of here as well. Go to the same corner as Joe.
I tell you what, yeah, congratulations, Butts. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. I think you need this. I think Nero's thought about the right thing. Here you go. Here's your medal.
Nero is an African who cares. Nero he's one of those people. He knows.
He's just giving you this medal so you can shut up, so we can move on.
No, when one African wins, Shut up. Let me educate your ass. When one African wins, we all win as a continent. You gotta. There's a lot of lost souls who don't know that we're all one people. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about. And Nero knows South Africa is also in there. That's why he's celebrating too. Shout out to Riri, by the way.
Hey, listen, no, okay, look, big up to all that, yeah. Well done, you finally won something, yeah. But bro, come on,
What do you mean?
Manchester United, get your Manchester United hat on. Have you got your Manchester United hat ready?
Bro, actually, no, I don't have my Manchester United hat ready, but you know what? It was a good weekend all around. Like I'm just having like euphoria upon euphoria upon euphoria, and it's one of those things where like I'm happy we beat Chelsea, aka London Cowboys, bro. All that money that they spent don't mean nothing. The world champions for who? For what? For where? They came to Old Trafford and we told them, sit down. There's a
Where's
couple of people.
exactly?
Listen, Joe. How actually let's start from how did you feel going into this Chelsea game, by the way? Riri, talk to him. Talk to him.
It's not just me, yeah. Joe, about effing time.
Let's talk about this. So the weekend, look, how did you feel going into the Chelsea game? Did you think like we were gonna win?
Okay, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Yeah, when it comes to the Chelsea game, I wasn't confident at all. Yeah, I wasn't confident one little bit. I just thought Amram was going to continue his streak of stupidity. Do you know what I mean? I don't back the manager in it, so there's no surprise here to think that I was going to say anything
sorry
different.
for you.
You're sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me, bro.
You're not backing your own manager. I feel sorry for you and all other Manchester United fans that feel that way. But go ahead.
Do you know what's funny here?
What?
You're acting like I've never backed a manager before. We all know I've backed a manager before. Yeah,
I know.
It's not like I haven't. It's just that I'm seeing nothing that is better than what I saw previously. So why should I back what I don't believe in? This is what you have to think about, innit? Yeah. I didn't want to get into this conversation this early into the stream, but bro, why should I back something I haven't seen nothing or proved anything to me? What do you mean you feel sorry for me? I feel sorry for you that you're blind to the truth. People are saying they felt sorry for me.
I feel sorry for you for not recognizing greatness.
When I was backing the manager, yeah, people were saying that they felt sorry for me then too. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, innit? All I'm trying to say is this. When he shows me something, I'll back it. Until then, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah? Because I went into the weekend thinking that we was going to get moved to. The fact that we didn't get moved to. But let me ask you this, actually. Do you think it was a good game? Do you think was it an entertaining match? I mean, you could call it entertaining, but do you think it was a good football match?
It was first of all, listen, I think both teams having red cards leveled the playing field a little bit. Of course, they happen at different times, right? But it started off good. I'm not gonna like turn a blind eye to that. We earned that red card. We forced Chelsea into that red card, and that part started well, right? So when one team gets a red card, it's a little bit difficult to judge, like, okay, where the team really stands. But because both teams got a red card, the flow of the game was a little bit strange, especially because later on in the second half, we were kind of more like managing the game, which really I feel like we should have gone for the kill, you know? And so it's a little bit, so I wouldn't categorize it as a good game per se, right? That's actually,
you know what? Yeah, it was a chaotic game. That's what it was, isn't it? Yeah, it was a chaotic game. Even the way that we scored our second goal was chaotic. Yeah, sure. Even from before we put one in the back of the net, but it was offside or something like that. Or I can't remember what happened just before that. Casemiro actually did the header before that. Do you know what I mean? And then he went back and done it again. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is, the way that we're playing right now doesn't feel like it's a game plan. It feels like push everybody forward. It's either we have everybody forward or we have everybody back. That's what I'm seeing when we're playing games right now. Yeah, push everybody forward. We're seeing De Ligt way up, close to the goalkeeper's box. Do you understand what I'm saying? What is actually happening here? Yeah, because if they break on us, when better teams, faster teams, better athletic teams break on us, what's going to happen then? Are you going to be? Is it going to be a two-man defense in the back there? Understand these things will happen throughout the season, innit?
I hear you. I hear you, but it feels like to me you are actually describing a game plan when you're saying just push everybody forward. It doesn't it like it's like this. It's like this. I feel like there is we're now just starting to see what Ruben Amorim is trying to do, but it's now starting like it's one game where there was like some results that went our way because we've seen other games where performances are actually not bad and the results don't go our way, right? And like we saw that at the very first like the performance versus Arsenal, even though we lost, like we were a lot of the Man United fan base, we were a little bit more hopeful, saying, "Oh, okay, if we can do that against Arsenal, we can try and replicate that level of performance. Forget the results for a second and just analyze the performance." And this was the first time where the performance was like, okay, we warranted those results. And the system, everybody been complaining about the system, but the system yielded results versus Chelsea. I don't think it's by coincidence now that combination of long ball to Sesko flick on to Mboma running in. It's not the first time we're going to see that. It's not the last time we're going to see that this season. I think we're going to see a lot
You know
more.
what? Actually,
Yeah.
not. Look, all I'm saying is this here, bots. Yeah, I didn't see a well laid out plan of. Okay, you can call it a game plan. Everybody's got a game plan in it. You can call anything a game plan. To be honest with you, in it, yeah. You can
Okay.
say, if a manager just goes on the pitch and says, "Play your game, push
Mm-hmm.
forward though. Just make sure the defense is on the halfway line." It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, but everybody's got a game plan. But what I'm trying to say to you is, yeah, what I'm seeing out there, I'm not seeing the technical aspects of this plan moving forward. Show me where I'm seeing. Please show me where I'm seeing this technical plan. Is what is so great about what he's doing? What should I believe in, boss? And you know what? We're so off topic right now. We've not even said good, bad, or ugly. But you started this. You started this. You started this, yeah. And I want to know. Please tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
Please tell me where you see it.
So we're seeing a lot more involvement of our, like let's just look at what's kind of different from what last season, right? Let's say under the previous manager. We're seeing a lot more use of our wing backs in attack. We're seeing a lot more like right now, this season in particular as well. We're seeing, um, uh, you know, uh, it's like there's a little bit more organized build up play from the back. We're actually like organized in our press. This is why we didn't even make the game easy for Chelsea, especially in the very first couple of minutes in that first half. So it's like, of course, at this moment, it's not like a incredibly like, oh my God, we're really playing Amorim ball. We're not there yet, but we're seeing I'm seeing small incremental steps, and eventually things will click. Things will click. The system will start yielding results. And I hope that we can build off of this momentum. I know it was a weird game because of the red cards, both teams having red cards. And it's like, there's also the record that Chelsea was playing against that they haven't won at Old Trafford since Sir Alex Ferguson days. So there was a lot more variables at play in this game. So than just your average Premier League game, right? But for once, I saw players that were actually feeling like they were believing. They were actually playing a little bit more
At
with more
home.
cohesion.
We're playing at home. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're playing at home.
yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to play like that. They're supposed to play with belief. This is the thing, yeah. They only
But
come
have
to be
we been playing with belief?
Old
That's
Trafford, yeah.
okay. Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
this is what I'm trying to say to you. When you're at Old Trafford, you have to play like that. Yeah, you're supposed to play like that.
I
If you
agree.
don't play like that, then it's a real big problem if you don't play like that. And this is what I'm trying to say to you. I'm not seeing anything tactic. Tell me what you're seeing tactically that you're seeing that the managers put in that's made a difference. A real big. Okay, we can see what's made a difference, yeah. But really made a difference to that game in comparison to, I don't know. Do you feel like he made a change? What do you think? What do you think he did there? Just tell them to push forward. What? Just tell me
Well,
what to
well,
believe in it. You know what?
so
After you struggle to find the answer, then we're gonna move on. Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna struggle to find an
we're
answer.
not gonna agree on this.
Listen. We saw crosses that were flicked on, and then like these something that ends up in the box when the opposition box, and we're actually threatening, creating bigger chances than usual, higher percentage scoring chances. That's what I'm seeing. You know, those goals that we scored, we saw like as a Casemiro. There's a little bit of like one can call it chaotic, one can call it like crossing a hope for the best, but there's actually some intention, some organized, like where there's a little while trying to overload a certain side that we're crossing to. And sure, the crosses haven't been really like like mind blowing or anything, but it is a little bit of like, oh, a little pattern is starting to brew. It's not all the way evident yet. We're still early in the season. Well, what, 5 games in? So when we revisit this after five more games, we will be able to look and say, look at the type of goals that we're scoring. And this conversation, you and many other people that are not precisely seeing the little details will start to see it more. That's what I'm gonna say
Hope
about
so.
that.
I hope so. Look, I hope so. That's all I'm gonna say in it.
Yeah,
I hope so. And I think that right there, I think that will actually conclude what the good was. So let's just
100%.
hey, that's what we were supposed to talk about. Yeah, that we beat Chelsea. Yeah,
There we
we did
go.
beat Chelsea, but there were some things in the game that are still making me think that you know what, it's Chelsea, isn't it? It's just Chelsea. They're
What does
always
that mean? No, they're the world champions. It's not just Chelsea. They're a team that's in
yeah, it's
very
not me
good
shouting
form.
that they can be world champions. It's certain people just have Achilles heels. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Some teams are just some teams Achilles heels, and unfortunately, we are Chelsea's Achilles heel. They cannot win at Old Trafford. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It can't happen.
But we had to earn it though. It's not like we just show up and then like we're like, all right, fast forward till 90th minute. I don't wanna like belittle our performance and say like, oh, they got a there's certain people that look at football that way, but we earned that. We can only play the team that's in front of you. And I'm sorry if you wanna like belittle that performance, then I feel sorry for your ass because we got the 3 points. We earned the 3 points, bro. Let me celebrate and have my euphoria right now. We put the chances. We put the ball in the back of the net. What else do you want?
Look, well done, well done. Look, celebrate. Look, I'm not saying not to celebrate in it. Yeah, we beat Chelsea. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm looking for much more going forward. That's all I'm saying. That's
I'm
all
with
I'm
you.
saying.
I'll
Please,
agree
don't
with
say.
you on
I'm not
that.
trying to tell you not to celebrate. Quick walk where you want to quick walk. Dance how you want to dance. You
Hey,
get me? Throw up what
hey,
you want to
hey.
throw up. Yeah.
I,
But what I'm
I,
saying is,
go ahead. Oh, you're
enjoy,
saying?
enjoy the time, enjoy the moment. But please keep your eye on the bigger picture because moving forward, I want to see more. I want to see better. I want to see. Look, like I said, that was a chaotic game to witness, bro. Yeah, think about what you watched. You watched 2 red cards in the one game. A red card from our team as well. That was absolutely not needed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
The thing
mm-hmm.
about Casemiro is he's one of those guys that he can turn it on. He was one of our top scorers one of the previous seasons. Yeah, and then after that, he will get a red card. You know what I mean? I think he's like the most red cards he had in the season when he scored the most goals as well. It was that I don't know. He does a lot, but then at the same time, he is also a risk. Yeah, he's a risk to the to the setup of the team. Yeah,
Uncle
he is.
Casemiro, bro, he's a funny one because he's somebody like that has all this experience, and then sometimes it's like, bro, why are you making decisions like that? When you're in a yellow, you should never tackle anybody from the back, never. Like especially when we're 2 goals up. Nah. To clean your brain, don't go there. I'm saying you should never. Casemiro, your decision making, fam, sometimes it's questionable, but at the end of the day, we got away with it. Had we drawn, Joe, oh, the anger towards Casemiro would have been double. Just kicks nose, right? Had we drawn, we would have been in really, really big trouble. So, what's a little bit funny too, I should tell you this is like I feel like a quarter of Ruben Amorim's wins have come up against 10 men, and if we can consistently find a way to make other teams like get a sending off, bro, We're good. What top four charges on?
Full time.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. This is look at what you're telling me that we need to hope for and pray for in order to get wins, to secure wins as
No,
Manchester United. We're praying for teams to get red cards. Look at us.
not praying.
That
We need to
team.
force the other team into getting a red card. It can be a game
It's
plan.
heartbreaking watching Manchester United now, bro. It's heartbreaking watching Manchester. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah,
So,
let's move on. Let's talk about one of the people who moved away from Manchester United.
all right, all right.
About that, yeah.
Ah,
So you plucked this one out of the air yesterday. Please enlighten the people what the bad is for this week.
okay, so guys, if you didn't know this already, Marcus Rashford was just 2 minutes late for a meeting, which cost him his place in Barcelona's starting 11 against Getafe. And, players were due in on the day for the Getafe game at 9:30 a.m., right? Ahead of a meeting, right, that Hansi Flick organized. And then Rashford pulls up at 9:32. And now this is happening after Marcus Rashford has had a good performance versus Newcastle, and it feels like, oh, he's finally got his career back on track. He's finally back. I don't know what's going on in Rashford's head, because we need Marcus Rashford to do well. This is for his sake and for our sake, because I don't want Barcelona to say return to sender. We want Barcelona to buy Marcus Rashford, or if it's not Barcelona, somebody else. We need Rashford to do well, and if he starts acting like he's back in Manchester United again, and he start feeling like he's the big man, and he doesn't need to work hard, he doesn't need to show up early, then it's not good. It's a bad thing. So that's what I want to say about Marcus Rashford. And by the way, I know I have a punctuality problem. But you know what? I pick the things that I'm punctual to. If there's certain things. No, Joe, I gotta say this. I can't call Marcus Rashford and not call myself out. But Rashford, you're playing for Barcelona. I'm not playing for Barcelona right now. Right? But if I was, I will be 30 minutes early. If Hansi Flick wants me at 9:30, I'm there at 9 a.m., fam. So
No. By the rule of the law, yeah, if you're cussing Marcus Rashford and applauding what they did out there, I should know. Hold on, you should hold bench. You should hold bench today, because technically, you was late today. You was late today, so technically, you should hold bench right now. A lie? By the law of your letter, by the letter of your law, I should say. True.
Well, my excuse,
right? You said you're happy what happened to Marcus Rashford, and you was late today. Hey, tell the people where I've been sitting since like 2 o'clock, since 1 o'clock. I've been sitting here since 1 o'clock.
Well, I was inspired.
Listen. Who did it? Hold on, who set up the stream? Who set up the stream? I set up the stream.
Did.
Okay, who did the overlay? Who did the background? Who did the thumbnail? I did. So this guy did. This guy went jogging and turned up late.
Guys, hit the like button for Joe. So he showed up early and did all the groundwork. So let's big up Joe for that. You know what? Joe deserves his flowers. But we still. Yeah, you're not Flick. You're more like Ten Hag.
Hey, they got Stretford Post in the house. Well gone, bro. Good to see. Hey, good to see everybody here, man. Hey, I'm really happy that I'm back. Talking to the top public again, because it's been a little while, man. I hope you guys missed me, because I missed you. Yes, hot chip for Joe. I know, and you know what? I will actually do the hot chip. Why not? Everything's content. I will do a hot chip. I will do the hot chip, because I made a commitment last week and I didn't do it. So
Oh, now tell the people about your commitment, Joe. Hold on. Let me tell you all something about this Joe Blackman. All right?
Don't overshare. Yeah, we was talking to Condinho about oversharing, bro. We're not oversharing the public of the community.
Nah, you're not gonna pull out the oversharing card after saying like I did the overlay. I did nah. You also gotta get called out, fam. Let's do it. This guy was supposed to stream last week, and guess the reason why he did not stream? A video game called EAFC 26. Who's the bigger criminal now? Better late than never. This guy is never. This guy is late. All right. Now,
I will be late. I will be late. I will just be late on a. I will be late. It'll just be on a different week.
FIFA slag. At least I show up. You, Hansi Flick says 9:30. Joe doesn't even show up. You're moving like Jaden Sancho.
My community in it, yeah. It's a very small community.
Yeah.
But I love each and every one of them. So I've got some making up to do, yeah. For the very small followers that I have got to make up for my missing in action. So for me being MIA, so it will happen. Don't worry.
All right, guys. We're gonna share the link after in a moment, but make sure you hit the like button.
Christian gets it. Christian gets it. Christian gets it.
Listen, shut up. Stop enabling this guy. But I was gonna say, we're gonna share the link in a moment to hear what's your good, bad, and ugly this week. But Joe, can you segue us into the ugly for the week, bro? What's the ugly for the week?
So for me, yeah. Should we? Which one should we pick?
Well, I mean, let's start with the one at the weekend. The one, the one from the game yesterday.
All right. You know what? So, guys, for me, I don't know if you guys can see it, but Pep Guardiola is obviously Arteta's daddy. Yeah, and Arteta is scared of his daddy, Pep. Yeah. Every time these guys look, I know that they beat them last season, but Pep was all sorts last season, isn't it? Yeah, we all know what Pep was going through last season. Yeah. But every time Arteta is up against his daddy Pep, he gives up goals. He goes into the match scared, and that's when you start to see why Arsenal are never going to win the league, bro. Under Arteta, I honestly believe they're never going to win the league under Arteta. Unless Pep leaves or something. But even when he had the chance last season, as far as I was concerned, last season was his chance to win the league. That's why I feel like he's never going to do it, bro. Pep has given him a chance at least twice since he's been a manager at Arsenal, and he's given both of them up.
Chavez says daddy and mommy. Who's Pep is the daddy and Arteta is the mommy? Is that what it is? No. Here's the thing.
It was boring. It was boring. It was dead to watch. Let's be quite honest. Yeah, it was a boring game. Yeah, after a while, when two teams are trying to be too technical, yeah, and nothing's come of it. And I was quite shocked to see the way that Pep actually started the game. He started the match with like 5 in the back, didn't he?
Bro, it was almost like a 5-4-1, I never seen Pep give another manager such respect and just say, sit back. The moment City got that early goal, it just felt like they were just trying to defend the lead and not be the usual a team that goes for blood, He's starting to become a little bit of a coward. I don't know if it's like Pep Guardiola tactics are washed or like teams don't really fear them anymore or what, but against Arteta specifically, he literally chose to concede possession. If we open up the stats of that game, if I didn't tell you which team is which, one team had 67% ball possession, the other 33%. Normally, you would expect 67% from a Pep Guardiola team, but that was Arsenal's ball possession against City. They took a lot more shots. They had so many corners. If I remember, it was almost 11 corners compared to City's 1 corner. That's is diabolical, you know. And it's not what you would expect from a Pep Guardiola team. And uh, credit though, got to go to Martinelli for that clutch, you know, goal. Like he rescued a
For
point.
me, yeah, for me, I feel like I don't know when it comes to Pep and Arteta, that relationship there, it feels like there's always a little bit of like I'm showing you what you should be doing, kind of thing going on because
Yeah,
the way he came into the game, I don't know. Do you think Pep's scared of Arteta now?
I think
That's what
he
I'm thinking.
is.
Do you
I
think
think
Pep is now scared of Arteta?
that was the lowest possession Pep has ever had in a top flight football. 30, like that for me says cowardice. I don't know how else you spell scared.
Do you
30,
not think it's a little bit like this? You know, Daddy, let me win. Daddy, do you know what I mean? He's like, oh, you know what? Even the way he starts the game, it feels like he's doing him a favor. Because what's there to fear? Let's be real now, yeah. I know
yeah,
that Arsenal have been finishing second and climbing up the ladder and beating teams and da da
yeah,
da da. But it's like, for me, yeah, if you're a big team, just like Court said, yeah,
yeah,
it's not just against Pep, it's against all the big teams that he kind of just he's scared. He's scared of he's more plays to not lose instead of going out there to just win. Do you understand what I mean? That's the difference. Going out there to just win instead of not lose. That's what I think Arteta needs to start doing, and that's what I've been seeing for a while, actually.
yeah, 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 yeah. He's a little bit like I don't. I feel like they're playing like with I think Gary Neville. I really agree with Gary Neville, but he said that playing like they got the handbrake on, and that's Arsenal like you know personified. That's Arsenal's like um you know personality right now, especially like the crazy part is like they're not really like playing free flowing football. They're just playing possession football and then trying to get results off of set pieces. And for me that is it's very difficult to just see Arsenal winning, and I have to agree with you. But they're probably not going to win the Premier League, but eventually they'll get a domestic cup. They'll get something. It can't keep going like this, especially after the investments that they've made over the summer. You know?
What is that though? So what? So you're gonna waste how much? See what you just said. They're eventually gonna get a domestic cup or something like that,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
yeah.
So you're telling me you're wasting all this time with this one guy just to win what the hated Ten Hag won in 2 years?
That's the Arsenal way, fam. I if you don't understand it, don't worry. You'll never understand it. It's like one of those things. It's like they brought in Eze, Jokoresh, Madueke, all these like investments, and I don't think they'll challenge for they'll I don't think they'll win a Premier League. They will challenge, but it's gonna be a while. But I see them lifting an FA Cup or Carabao Cup this year or next year. You know. Speaking of Eze, by the way, he deserves a shout out. When he came on, he was the player that was. I know we categorize this game as ugly because of the performance, but Eze looked like the only player that had a clue on the pitch for Arsenal. So I want to give him a shout out. You know, um, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I wish that
He
he
almost scored an own goal, bro.
say what.
He almost scored an own goal.
He almost, but he didn't. But he also is the player that had that generated the most expected assists than any other player during Arsenal City. He's a player that like was showing some life, a little bit of to be fair, like he should have started before over what's his name, Merino. I think he should have like either or he should have been in that starting lineup. That's the bottom line that I'm trying to say. You know, so.
I
But
mean, 100%. I
you
agree
know
with that.
what? That's Arsenal's problem. And if they, I'm happy that both teams drew at the end of the day. It keeps the playing field a little bit level. So that's where I stand with it. Shall we bring in somebody in that's in the background?
100%. Let's get to our first caller. First through the door, as usual. Cav, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, man.
What up, Pavino?
Cav, man, it's good to hear your voice back on the lives. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, being good, man. Being good. I don't think you should be doing a hot chip, Joe. To be fair,
Why is that?
Why?
Why is
because
that?
remember,
I would like to hear your actually. I would love to hear why not.
because on that Thursday, remember I called you. You was giving me some good advice, you know. So when Joe had some time to do a stream, he was actually helping me out, giving me some advice about the YouTube stuff and things like that. So he was being a good person.
Man, he can be a good person at a different time, Pav. This guy promised the community.
Oh, Joe, sorry, man. I tried, man. I tried.
No, no, Pav. You implicate yourself in this.
You know, Pam is funny. Do you know what's funny about Pam? Yeah, because I'm guaranteed you, nobody would have known if it wasn't for Pam in the first place. Pam's the one that ratted me out.
It was me who told them that this guy was on FIFA as well.
He's the one that ratted me out in the first place. So this is a joker because he's like, yeah. But he's the one who ratted me out. So anyway,
Nah, but honestly, Joe did give me some good advice. I'm gonna be Joe's new Padawan, innit? So like when I start kicking the YouTube thing, obviously I'll put more effort in than Bots does because this man disappears for about a week after doing one stream. So yeah.
Don't worry. Things have to happen.
Yeah, you need to fix up, Bots, man. 1 week you're ill, the other week, you know, like you do one stream and then stream for 5 days because of work. You know, when people do meetups, you turn up about 3 days late. Ain't that right, Riri? And things like that. So yeah, you need to fix that, man.
I'm not a saint. I'm not a saint. Let's leave it there. Let's talk about what's good, what's bad, what's ugly, fam. Let's talk about that.
What's ugly?
You're ugly. That's what's good.
I don't think there was an ugly moment this week for us, really, or bad. Like for me, it was alright. Like actually, there was a bad thing. It was the Casemiro thing, but the Chelsea game, like I'll be honest, I go into every week thinking we're gonna lose. I don't care. I'm gonna go into every week thinking we're gonna lose. I even bet against my own team this week. Yeah, because whenever I do that, we somehow get a point. No, bro, no, sorry. Let me talk. Yeah, if they're gonna fuck around, I'm making money off it. I do not care. The amount of times they've cost me, yeah, when I've put them in one of my bets, time for them to give back to me, yeah. So if you're gonna piss about on the pitch and not get results, I want something back in return for my time that I'm putting into you, man.
Like this,
it wasn't just me. It's not just me. There was other people. There's other people on KG's channel who said they're gonna make money off Man United the way that they're moving at the minute. But again, I put money on United. They went on one, so I didn't get anything. So that's my judge working because that's how I think. If I put money on them, yeah, and then they go prove me wrong by getting the win, is when I don't put money on them, they do all this madness stuff.
I guess it is kind of a win-win situation. If they lose,
I do like doing this judge thing. Like there's certain points where I'll bet against them and they've gone and won a game. So and it's not like I'm betting by like mad money. It's just like a bet builder that I create in it and I put a fiver on it and things like that. So it's not like I'm putting like 50 grand or something on Man United to lose. Nah, I'm not. I wouldn't be doing that. But nah, like obviously the game didn't expect that to happen. You know, Sanchez thought, shit, I'm the king now. I am the king now.
Do you know?
Yeah. Listen, after what's his name? Onana left. Sanchez needed that crown, bro. He said, "I'm going to be the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League." He said,
"He's got to wear that crown." You know what I mean? He's proud. He's got his crown back. Did what he's good at, effing up. So yeah, and then obviously we were like attacking them for a bit, but I thought we were taking liberties in that game. When we had the advantage, we could have been 4-0 up maybe, but we were pissing about. There were some things that I was like, brother, take it easy, yeah. You're all just doing stupid things because you're now like you got the extra man advantage. But nah, we could have bottled it as well. That's the thing, Casemiro, man. I expect better from you, bro. I expect better. Like you've been booked. Yeah, for doing stupid things. Then you're giving the referee more of a England to take a harder stance on you. And to be fair, at that point, if I'm Amram, I'm taking you off, bro. I'm bringing someone sensible one. Yeah, maybe a Cobby.
You
Well,
should have took me.
he's got a red now, so definitely
He didn't. He didn't even need to pull. He didn't even need to pull Matey Boy back because there was the centre backs are there anyway. So what are you doing trying to pull him back when he got the second yellow? There's people there around him. What's he gonna do? Run through the entire team? He ain't a winger. He's not that guy. What's his name? Was it Santos? He ain't blessed with bare pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing pulling him down for the second yellow? You idiot. And then brother, that second half, and I was like, great. Now, if we bottle this, yeah, in my head, I'm thinking, nah, this is the real Man United. This is the real Man United coming out.
This is what I was going to say
And we
to you, Pam.
almost bottled it. Almost bottled it.
Mm-hmm.
When we was 2-0 up,
Yeah.
I was never confident. We was never playing like a confident team. Yeah,
Mm.
that was.
I'm still gonna
But-
celebrate that win like mad. You know why? Because you got that idiot NN who comes on every fucking Man United channel talking shit, and just because of that, normally I wouldn't bother in it. I wouldn't.
Yes.
I'm normally bother, yeah, because a lot of the Chelsea fans they just go about their business. But that little fucking gremlin, yeah, that little 4-foot looking gremlin, but
He said what?
because of you, and to be fair, me and NN don't really clash, innit? Like he
Yeah.
knows not to clash with me because he just get put in his place. But me and him don't really clash, yeah. He does talk shit sometimes, but when I listen to them, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna celebrate this win. Yeah, this shameless little win. Don't care, you man got a red card, but I'm celebrating it like mad. Like in my head, I'm very happy because you got a loss. You were rattled, bro. You were rattled, and just because of you and you only, yeah, I'm gonna take a shit on Chelsea because of it.
Let him know, and then come outside, bro. He was talking smack.
And come outside.
He was
And-
talking smack, Joe, on the preview. Like we did a preview on Friday night on my channel, and NN was saying how they're gonna wipe the floor with Man United, and then where's NN now? Which floor are you wiping now? Right?
Ellen was sharing. He was in the chat somewhere. He was in the chat a little bit earlier. So Ellen, I don't know if you're still listening, if you're still watching, but pull up. You know, Pav. But apparently people are looking for you, fam. I don't know what you was chatting. I wasn't part of that chat. But where are you now? Where are you now?
Come on, you changed.
All right, let's get to the next caller because time is pushing on. Wrap up. What's going on, bro? Long time no speak. The chickens have come out to roast.
Well gone. Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say it to you again. Don't get giddy. Don't get
Why?
giddy.
There's an
beg.
opportunity for us to build
I
momentum.
beg. Don't get giddy.
Why shouldn't I get giddy? Tell
Listen,
me.
I agree with what Joe said. That game was chaotic. I agree. We should have won. But even when it went 10-10,
We won. Hey.
yeah,
We
yeah,
won.
I know.
I
I know.
We
We won.
We won. Let the guys speak. Come
Yeah,
on.
Let me land. Don't get okay.
He thinks we
No.
didn't win. Nah,
Calm down, brother.
I want him to
Calm
speak the
down,
truth.
brother. Calm down, brother. Listen, like I said,
Speak the truth.
I agree. We deserve to win,
Okay.
but we like to make it difficult because I thought we was gonna lose. When we went to 10-10, I thought they were gonna level it up because Binding had nothing to do until that one little cross, and I thought they're gonna make it level and then they could win, but it didn't happen. But I'm just gonna say this right now. I keep saying it to everyone. Chelsea wasn't the test. The test is Brentford and Sunderland. As far as I'm concerned, we're still shit. We still need to level up.
So
But
if
I'm
we
grateful
beat
for the 3
Brentford-
points.
Wrap up. If we beat Brentford and Sunderland, then we can be giddy.
No, you can't be giddy because that's what it's supposed to do as a big team. We can
No,
start
no,
to
no.
say,
What I will say is though, hold
How's
on.
that a real
I will
team?
say-
no.
let me answer this
You
one
can't be
wrap up.
giddy though. But we can start to say we're getting better. Because Spurs went. Remember, Spurs went 10 games unbeaten and they still flopped it. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if we do that, there's a clear improvement. If we go 5 games unbeaten, then I think, there may be something here. That guy can get a haircut. United Shank can get a haircut. Yeah. So, but let's be real. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Yeah. I learned nothing from that game apart from that we got 3 points. And Maresca's a pussy as well to them Chelsea fans. He's a pussy. Pussy. Who's
I
the
think we're
pussy
gonna
though?
have to leave that one there. No, we're gonna leave that one there. But hold on, actually, no. Let's not use the word so ferociously again. But why?
Bro.
When in the heat of battle, you don't just back away and take away all your best weapons in the space of 4 minutes, 5 minutes with shit subs, defensive subs. Because if that was Amrin, I would want to punch him up. But luckily it was Massacre. I said, thank you. You're making it easier for us to win the games. I was like, take off Palmer, take off Neto, take off all the attackers to make it as easy as possible for us to win. And we still almost fumbled the bag. That's how I know we're still not levels. But thank you, Mariska.
Okay.
Pussy.
No, I have to.
Yeah, leave this now. I think the great one might have hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I think the great one might have hit the nail on the head. Because it seems like that Papa is just angry because Maresca didn't win. He wants Amram out so bad. Yeah, that the fact that Maresca couldn't provide a loss, he's angry. That's toxic.
Bro, that's when the agenda is ruling your life now. Like you can't even enjoy it until like this wrap up does never ever wants to get giddy. I don't think wrap up like will ever be giddy. That's the thing. It's like, bro, how are you gonna say these two teams are gonna be a real test? Then I'm like, if we pass the test, can we get giddy? He says, no. What? All right.
Well, I wouldn't be getting giddy either, though. That's why I thought I should jump in then, innit? Yeah, because I was thinking, no, we can't get giddy. But then you would have more. You have more of a stance of saying, look, Joe, this is what you should be backing now. Look, you can see that it's starting to work. Yeah, we're not losing games. You know, we might draw some, but we're winning some. You know, over the course of over the period of when we're playing people that we think we should win against.
Yes.
I really want to see us put some sort of performance in, show some sort of dominance, and get some sort of results. If we start losing to these teams again, bro, because we all know what Manchester United is like. We know what we're like. Yeah, we'll pull out the performance against Chelsea, and then someone else pulls up, and we're like, wow.
Especially the mid-table teams. You're right. All right, let's keep the show going. Who's next?
Doctor in the house.
Come on.
It's been a long time, Doctor.
Hello. Yes, Joe. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're back. It's nice to see your face. You know?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I know, look at this guy.
With the nose whole thing.
I don't see my nose.
Everybody can rewind that, yeah. Did you see Buzz's face when she said that?
Yeah.
Tell him
we
it's
all
nice
saw
to see
it.
you.
And you keep on rubbing your nose and drinking water. Just mind your business and drink water. Anyway.
It's nice to hear your voice as well, Doctor. How have you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
Been good. You know what? I'm trying to do something right now, so hopefully it goes well, and everybody will see why everything has been taking so long. But let's see what happens. And fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. Believe in Joe.
Yeah, I will. I do. My good, we won the game. My bad, Casemiro, your decision making is shit.
Well, you can't say his decision making is shit when he scored a goal as well. He's making some good decisions, but he's one of these players that is literally a 50-50 in it for me. He's going to do something good, but he'll do something terrible.
His decision making to get the second yellow was, well, technically it was more on the referee, but don't even tempt fate into getting the referee.
It's more on the referee, sis, because you know why? He put himself in that situation knowing he was already on a yellow card.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And do you know what? It's funny. As we were watching the game, I did put in the group chat, I have a feeling somebody's gonna get a second red. And Vegeta did say he won't be surprised if it's somebody on our team. And what happened about 10 minutes later, Casemiro gets the red. And I'm like, it's so funny we can read our own team. And at this point, I'm like, why is it that we the fans can tell what's happening when um when what's his name? Ruben can't. He's so stubborn. He doesn't want to change his mind about stuff. But you know what? We won the game. It probably would have been different if we had lost it or drawn after the whole thing. And we can't. Bayern didn't have anything to do this whole game till that one goal went in. And now my tummy is hurting. My heart just go rates like you can't the last 10 minutes, every time I start like sweating because I know something's gonna happen.
Do you think we was gonna concede late in the match? Do you think that they were going to equalize?
Yes, especially after Casemiro went home. I was like, it would be such a lot to lose or even draw at this point. And was I wrong though? The ugly, and it has something to do with one of our players, but not Rashford. So this weekend, Onana decides to go and have an assist. Guys, I'm mad. I'm fuming.
That's your other man, huh? Yeah. Talk about him.
Well, number one, he's too young for me. Don't do that. But why does he wait? No, the question is, I feel like we've thrown this question out so many times. What is wrong with the club, the system, the manager at the time? That somebody, to be fair, I watched the clip. Why would you come out all the way like that? At this point, he shouldn't be a goalkeeper. He should be a midfielder because I feel like that's where he feels like he wants to be. But like you wait till you go to a Turkish team to do that. No shade to the Turkish league. Why?
There's nothing wrong with the Turkish league.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. But I have to do. Oh, this weekend I'm gonna be at KG's event and I'm gonna be doing a hot chip there. What the fuck? Because of this
I'm gonna see you there, sis. I'm gonna see you there.
I'm excited. I forgot. I double booked. I have a food festival before this, so if I throw up after the hot chip, forgive me. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, Bots, you've done a hot chip live, yeah. You might as well give her the advice. Because I was gonna say tell her to bring some milk. What?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Where she goes, what she should do? Hot chip.
If you're lactose intolerant, you need to have like some peanut butter or just something else that can just like cleanse your palate.
I know. I'll probably bring a whole bunch of bread.
Bread is not a bad idea. Bread is not a bad idea. I think also just make sure you know when you do it these people around you that can like support you. Since Joe said
just so you know, once I'm doing it, I'm on my way home. I'm doing it and jumping so I can be next to.
You're gonna feel it more on your way home.
At the end of the event, right? You're gonna do it at the end of the event. You're not gonna do it like at the beginning, so we can't hang out with you.
No. I'm gonna do it when I'm ready to leave, and then I can go. That's my whole plan.
Yeah, no, we're gonna make sure that Uber don't get to you quick enough.
For people that don't know why you're gonna do the hot chip, can you please tell them? Because there's some people that don't.
Okay, yeah. So something about me saying Onana is gonna have 8 assists last season, and
get out.
That take is generational,
Oh no, I'm not getting. How much assists did you say?
I said 8.
8 GA, bro. 8. I don't know what she ate that day, but like, man.
Remember, I was there on that stream. I was there. I remember when she said that. I remember. Crazy. And she was backing it for time. She's been backing it for time. But anyway, yeah. I don't know why she loves Onana so much. Yeah. I really don't.
Yeah. I've been asking, bro. Anyway, big up, dog.
I'll ask her on the weekend when I see her at KG's football 50K celebration. Let's bring in
All
next
right, I'm
caller.
sure you'll ask it, bro. Just stop rubbing it in. Let's move on to the next caller.
Hey, what? Okay, so Charles, hold on. What am I rubbing it
No,
in?
we already talked about it. You're gonna be there. She's gonna be there. Let's move on. Wow, you gotta say it one more time for the people at the back. Like, what the hell, bro? Just it's all good.
Yo, Joe, chill out. You can't be
Charles,
talking.
why is he mad?
Chill out.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Am I mad?
No. Definitely not mad.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm just explaining
Anyway,
my
yeah,
perspective.
but I agree with you. It's calm. Like you can chill. It's calm.
Exactly.
Joe,
Are you under the covers,
on?
Charles? Why does it sound like you're
You
like
sound
under the
muffled.
bed?
I'm using my computer, so I don't know. Yeah.
Okay,
Is it a
okay.
Toshiba?
Nah, it's a MacBook. That's a crazy comparison, really. But calm for somebody that hasn't really been live. You are chatting big, though. But anyways, we'll just keep it there. We'll just man trying to talk to me, bro. Anyways, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Let's go.
We've got our win of the month.
Yes.
We've got our win of the month. One win in September, I think, Stan. I'm hoping that's not the last one. Damn. Jesus Christ, Christian, chill out, bro. Anyways, nah, that just threw me. Where was I?
Distractions.
Yeah. Win of the season.
Yes.
The bad.
The bad.
I would like to say Casemiro is the bad. You know, because as soon as he got that yellow card in like the 12th minute or so, I believe most of us knew that red was coming. Like I was sitting here saying the maddest thing would be for Casemiro to get a red and tie up the game for them.
Wow.
That's mad. That is mad. You see, when you can't really concentrate, bro. I have to close this thing. It's actually pissing me off. Anyway,
People say wild things, bro. It's the internet, isn't it?
what Christian said threw me the most. Like that, I just. Anyways, so bro,
I'm not putting that on screen.
I might interrupt, bro. It don't make no sense. But yeah, Casemiro, rubbish, stupid tackle, yeah, and the ugly. You see, when we were with 11 men, yeah, for love no money, our attackers couldn't score. I don't understand. For love no money, our attackers could not score. Even like, and this is the thing that is also ugly. It's another game that we've won. Who scored for us? Our midfielders, Bruno and Casemiro. I said both of them were going to score. I saw it coming. Like, how can we have 11 men, 11 attackers? No, sorry, the Umbremo, Sesko, Ahmad, Bruno on the pitch, Dogu, and we're not scoring goals. There are chances. I'm seeing 3-on-1s, three on twos. Ahmad just messing up like the final pass is not getting there. It's like, what is going on?
So it's a great thing that you bring up Ahmad, because I'm wondering if he's having a hard time adjusting because he's being asked to play on the left. Like Mbuma feels like.
See, yeah. You can talk about that one, but there were situations that he got into where,
Yeah,
like that, like there was this 3-on-1 where our three attackers were already in the box. All he has to do is just find a pass to Sesko. He tries to cross it, he overhits it, and Umbremo has to go chase it. But then there are three of you there. Any other team, they've batted up the goal and they're good. Bruno too. Like there was a time when Ahmad was through. He played it to Sesko. He was probably trying to force the goal for Sesko. I can understand it, but Broski, the right pass is Ahmad. He threw on goal. That's the right pass.
yeah.
No money. Like every time it gets to that point, our attackers always fail us. Whenever we win games. It's probably a midfielder scoring, a defender scoring a header. Like our attackers ain't getting us out of games. It's like they're just there for like, I don't know. They're just there.
Do you know who had some of the best crosses into the box for me?
Delict, bro.
The lit, bro. It was the lit. The
Delict,
lit was
bro.
putting them crosses
Bro.
into the
Brother,
box.
I am going to be on the round table by 5 today. Yeah, you see, Abs. You see, when I was telling him, whenever Delict plays, he takes up those positions. It is tactical.
Mm,
This guy was looking at me like I don't know what I'm saying. Yesterday we saw it again. Brother is a center back overlapping.
Come on.
It
Come
looks
on. Put some respect on the leg. Yep. Yep.
I really respect the lit now, to be honest. Yeah, I think he was decent before, but I can see the reason why people like him
yeah,
now.
this has
Yeah,
always been good, really. But another thing is just to tie everything together. Yeah, somebody said on the show he knows what Amorim needs for his system to work, and that is for us to have 12 men on the pitch. Yesterday, Saturday, it proved just that. Against 10 men, the system will flourish. It will cook. Chances for days.
Nah, Charles. They also got a red card, bro. And we was
That's
10v10.
I'm saying. 11v10, we will cook. But you see, when it was 10v10, what did we do?
Sit back.
That guy was right. He was probably joking, but he was right. And I don't like it. No, at all. I'm not like I'm happy that we won. I hope we do back-to-back wins. That's my next target. Back-to-back wins. Brentford. Anyhow, we do back-to-back wins. We can now start looking towards brighter days.
Come on. Big up, Charles.
how much
Big
time are you giving the manager as well? Then before you go, just before you go, one question I would like to ask: how long are you giving the manager this season?
Brother, I want him gone. Yeah, we deserve better service. I want this guy gone. I wanted him gone from last season. I wanted him gone. I want him gone. It's not going to work for me. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know nothing. It's rubbish.
Be patient, Charles. Be
I have given him
patient.
40 plus games. Patience is out the room, blood. It's done. I ain't seen nothing.
The problem was never the system, it was the results, Charles. Just
What?
wait.
The problem was never the system, it was the results. You
Yes.
guys are smoking the finest crack, bro. Look at what you are.
I'm gonna let Charles go. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not
not
wrong.
wrong saying like
What you're saying about it was never the system. It's what, bro. It's the system as well.
Nah.
Yeah, when people keep saying that more than one thing can be true at once. Yeah, let's just be honest. Yeah, there's blame on all sides. Yeah, blame on Ineos for hiring him. Blame on him for being such a stubborn bastard and not changing his ways when it comes to certain situations. If you come into certain situations, bro, and see that one thing's not working, you know what I've always said, you need to try something else.
Don't stop there though. Keep the blame game going. Blame also on the players that make really horrendous mistakes that end up costing us.
Absolutely.
Don't stop there. It's like there is a whole list of culprits. That's why we haven't really had the outcome that we wanted, bro. We all want Manchester United to succeed. And at the end of the day, it's upon like the people that you put on the pitch to really, really, really deliver and not give away easy wins. So this was for me, as I say, like we said this at the beginning of the show. Let like 5 more games pass, and then we can review and see where we really are. Let's keep the show going. Bring in somebody else. I need to grab my charger as well, by the way. Big up, Peter.
Yo.
Well, go on, Pete.
Where you been, bro?
Bro, getting things ready. Let's put it that way. Getting shit together.
Yeah. Hey, nice
Well,
to see you
hey,
back.
it's only time will tell, innit? Only time will tell. I've got a task in front of me to do, and I need to get on it. Put it that way.
Of course, bro. Of course. Hey, can you hear me though? I don't
I
know
can
if
hear
you
you.
can hear
Yeah,
me.
I'm just gonna make sure that it's not me because you do sound a little bit low, but it might be me and these headphones as well.
1 second, let me check. Now, is it better or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good, man. I can hear you good.
Yeah. So, listen, talking about Delict, I wanna add up to Charles. I don't know if you remember before the Europa League final, I was the only one defending Delict. You, Hulkin, Ups, Mr. Ofori, everybody was onto me about Maguire better than the Delict. Everybody. I have these arguments with Ups every single day. He has this nasty.
Yeah, I'm no scholar, so
He has this nasty direct agenda, bro. Like he's sending me screenshots, positioning, this, that, bro. Leave me, bro. Don't even bother send me screenshots, bro. I'm not seeing the screenshots. I'm not seeing the scholar information you've been sending.
yeah, I'm no scholar.
I don't care about that.
I'm no scholar, so I don't think I would argue with you on that. Yeah, I know that Maguire has improved his game since being with us, but I don't think I'd ever say that he's better than Delete. I mean, Delete has offered us well, just about the same amount actually in the short time that he's been there.
Nah.
To be honest,
Maguire been stealing a living here for 9 years. Those two are not comparable. 9 years, 200k a week. 200k a week. And he's been playing good for 2 years, and now let's forget the 7 years. Like,
forget about it. But you know, I have to give props where props are due in terms of, like, you know, some players would never recovered from that. The way he was treated and the way that he was going on and all the scandal and how much everybody kind of disliked him. So I'm just giving him his props for keeping his head down. And he actually is a good example of when a player's out of favour at Manchester United, how you need to behave, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that would agree. He's NN maybe in the background, that 4-foot Jigglypuff.
I don't know, he was here earlier, but I can't see him in the comments anymore. And he's not in. Is he in the room? Butts, is he in the room?
No. He's hiding in his cave. NN is hiding in his cave. He needs to come outside.
Bro,
he's not here. He's not
here. With him, always showing chest, but the chest, he has man boobs, bro. Those are not chest, bro. He has man boobs, bro. That is not chest. Always showing, always yapping. And then when he loses, nowhere to be seen. You have to summon him.
He pulled up. No, you can't say that. He did pull up. You know who didn't pull up? El Captain didn't pull up.
I saw him in the comments, bro. Like, you have to.
But Captain didn't pull up. But and pulled up. He's just too rude. But he pulled up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he cannot handle
the defeat. He's got no respect.
That's what I said. No respect. Fake chest, bro. Man boobs. You cannot, like, bro. When we got battered by Tottenham in the Europa League final, were we supposed to show out everywhere, defending Amorim, defending the club? We're this, we're that, we're the biggest club in England. We're 20 titles, 3 Champions Leagues. No, bro. Shut up and take the beating, bro. Pause. Like, it's simple as that. Also, against Chelsea, if Casemiro didn't get the stupid red card, that was a red card. The second yellow. Bro, 5-0. 6. 6.
Yo, you might be right, Peter. We would have actually really skinned them.
We would have destroyed them. We would have never seen NN again.
Where did you see that?
Because
where did you see that? Because I didn't see
Joe, it's like this. I think it's sort of like that red card happening right before halftime changes the mentality of the players.
Changes everything, bro.
It's just the timing.
I understand that, but never once did I think that we was going to skin them like that, 5 or 6 or something like that.
2 minutes before.
I didn't see that happening in that game. I didn't see that happening.
2 minutes before the red card, Bruno had Ahmad open, like completely open, 1-on-1 goal. He passed to Šeško. Šeško lost the ball. 2 minutes afterwards, Casemiro gets a red card. If Bruno passes to Ahmad 3-0, the red card won't happen, and God knows what will happen in the second half, because we were attacking constantly, but we were making stupid decisions in the final third. You know, when they took off Palmer and Neto, I said, nah, this has to be 4-0, 5-0. And then as the game continued, I was just, bro. I was laying in my bed. I'm not just waiting for the next goal, and then Casemiro second yellow, and then I said, yeah, fuck it, stress, bro. Again, I'm stressing, bro. 2-0 up. I'm stressing. We should. It's never easy with us, bro. Always has to be complicated.
That's what I'm saying.
Always.
United way,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying to you.
You can never chill, bro. You can never like relax and watch the game, knowing that you'll win easily.
Yeah.
2-0 up, 11 versus 10. It's over. Like
Still
they
panicking.
they took off Palmer, they took off Neto, they took off Esteval. Who would score goals? You're just chilling, just waiting for the next goal. Even if the next goal doesn't come, you'll know you'll win.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, always has to be complicated with us.
Peter, do you think like Casemiro is unfairly targeted by Premier League officials, like Stephanie is saying in the chat?
No, but when he was playing at Real Madrid, he never got a red card. So that just shows the level of corruption in La Liga.
Oh,
Not
it's
single.
not the level of bias in Premier League. It's the level of
No,
corruption in La Liga.
I think it's a soft second yellow, but it's a second. If the referee didn't want to give it,
Yellow.
he wouldn't. Yeah, it's a yellow card. But
Definitely a yellow. But what do you think? What do you think about it? Because I think it's a definite yellow. The second challenge was stupid as far as I was concerned.
It is, but it just feels like there's a little bit of a witch hunt against Casemiro. I understand like that. Listen. I'm not saying it was not justified. Like, but there's been more than 2 or 3 occasions where Casemiro is like unfairly like treated. It feels like it doesn't sit well.
Yeah, but
look, there's eyes on you when you have a certain reputation, in it. Yeah,
Sure.
There's eyes on you, and we all know that. Yeah, you know Roy Keane. We all know that the eyes would be on him in a match as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have these players that are just a little bit more fiery than others. But what I'm saying to you is, you can't then say that every time he does something wrong, it's woe is me. Yeah, he actually did that tackle, bro. We watched it. It was stupid. It was not needed. Like someone said earlier, that we had defenders there. It was uncalled for. He didn't need to do that. Yeah, he's not that fast enough to
I
run through
agree.
the.
Especially from the back.
yeah. Who would you start on Saturday? Lamens or Bindier? Because Bindier, you know what I've noticed, yeah?
Yeah.
How many games have you played? 5?
5, yeah.
Like Bindier didn't have anything to do against Arsenal, against Fulham, against now against Chelsea. He was chill. The only work he had to do is against City. But the problem is 1 shot on target, 1 goal. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. That's the biggest problem with him. The defense is okay. We're stopping attacks. We're controlling everything. But on Saturday, 1 goal, 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Against Arsenal, 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Against Fulham, 1 shot on target, 1 goal, bro.
Damn.
That's the biggest problem.
Is he like going under the radar? Just how bad he is? Like, is this?
But the difference between a great goalkeeper and a good keeper.
Yeah.
A great goalkeeper will face 1 shot in the whole entire game, and he will save that 1 shot.
Yeah.
If a goalkeeper is facing like 10 shots per game, saving 7 only, the scholars will say, hey, he has 70% save percentage, but the other 30 went in goal. This guy has 0% save percentage, bro.
Okay.
The biggest problem with him last season, it was his haircut, bro. Like, you're Turkish, bro. Like, go to a Turkish haircut, bro. Stop going to.
Hey man, shout out to my Turkish family out there. Nah. But he has a little bit of a point, Joe. Like, the thing about it is like,
what, his haircut?
No, about buying this performance. No, leave the man's haircut alone. His distribution sometimes is good, and then sometimes it's like, oh, where was that good distribution we saw the other game? And so it's a little bit like turbulent, and maybe put in Lamens. Let's see what happens. like let Lamin start gelling with the team. Like Peter might have a point on that part of his take, not the latter part. But anyway, let's keep the show going because we're almost at the end of time and we have some people that we need to talk to as well. So
we got a lot of people here still. Okay. You know, next caller. You know, maybe I should bring in the timer. Yeah, I'm gonna sort the timer. You get the next caller in. Yo, Connor, what's going on?
Joel, where have you been hiding?
Hey, bro, I've been under a rock. I've been under a rock somewhere.
You sure it's not an end? Because like he is quite fight. You can mistake him for a rock very easily, like because of how round he is.
Oh, allow it.
Connor,
and then it's fat.
What is this? What is this?
It is Mark Mandela.
Not it.
It's Mark Mandela.
Bring that back. Bring that picture back.
Mark Mandela.
What?
See that? Did you say Mark Mandela?
Nah, that's diabolical.
Hey, I didn't create it. I just found it, and then Hassan made it. I support it though.
Okay.
Nah, the similarities between them. I need to know if Nelson went to Trinity at any point in the past, like in his lifetime. Did he stop off in Trinity for like just a week? It needs to be known.
Corner never changed.
He used the great Mandela's. Exactly. I don't know how I feel about this one. Nasty work. Yeah.
No, we need to talk about
the other one done it. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah. One of them was wrongfully imprisoned and the other one escaped. But now we need to discuss this manager. This manager needs to go. He scammed a win against Chelsea.
Yeah, let's get into the Manchester United talk. So you're telling me right now that you believe the manager should go right now. So what?
Yeah, he scammed the win against Chelsea.
For the season.
Nah, sack him now. Sack him now. He scammed that win against Chelsea. He got lucky with the red card. Do you know when was the last time Manchester United won a game without playing against 10 men or getting a penalty?
I don't know.
In the Premier League? Oh, it was all the way back in March against Leicester when we won 3-0. Like, March was the last time we got a win against a team in the Premier League without going down to 10 men or getting a penalty.
Whose fault is that? Is that our fault though, Corner? Like I don't really.
It's the terrorist in charge of the team. It's the terrorist that picks that shitty formation every week.
This rhetoric of scamming wins, like we earned.
Right. Okay, boss. Let's break it down. They lose their goalkeeper. Fair enough. They have to make a tactical change here. Then Maresca takes off Pat Armour, their best attacking player. He takes off Neto, their fastest winger, on a break. He then takes off Esteval. Fair enough. You have to take one of them off. He basically neuters their entire attack and leaves João Pedro on there. The only reason they got their goal was from a corner. If they had João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Esteval, and Neto, we'd be talking about how Chelsea beat us because they can cause us problems. What problems did we face? Casemiro committing a stupid foul again. Casemiro went and committed the foul. Fair enough, I don't think it should have been a second yellow, but you don't put yourself in that position. You don't go on the pitch and go and put yourself in that position.
So you're thinking that Chelsea would have still beat us with 10 men?
I think it would have been a lot of a closer game. I think they would have had more chances. Because even with the chances that they had, like the limited chances, they still put the ball in our net twice. Sure, one of them was offside, but, they still put the ball in our net twice.
Yeah, exactly, Stephanie.
What's there to be happy about?
If
a gambling addict loses £1,000, but he wins £50 one day, he's still £950 down. What do you mean to be happy about? Just because you won £50 don't mean you didn't lose 1,000.
Corner, like
very true. I do hear that, yeah, but sometimes though, do you know what? Look, everybody knows how I feel about the manager. Yeah, I'm not the biggest advocate of the manager, but I think if anybody's in position, I'm hoping that they can prove me wrong. Yeah, I don't like what you're doing, but I'm only giving. Look, it doesn't actually matter how much time I say I'm giving the manager, or how much time you'll say you're going to give the manager. At the end of the day, it's all about what the higher ups are going to do about this manager. Yeah, but I actually think it would be criminal. Yeah, here's the funny thing. Yeah, even though I don't like this manager, yeah, right now he's not proven anything for me to like him yet. Yeah, but the only thing is, I actually think it would be criminal if they sacked him now. it'd be way too early to sack him now.
Oh.
That's what I know. People are gonna say, Joe, well, you don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him, but you'll be doing the
But
same
you're
thing like
saying
you
he
did
should
last
stay in the
season.
job. Okay. All right.
You do not give the guy. You've basically transformed the team to start to look like something that should resemble his team. Yeah. You're starting to transform this team into something that should resemble his idea. And if you then change that now, what is the effing point?
Yeah, no, I agree that I agree that there is no point to it, but I just feel at this point in time, I don't see in the long run him performing for us. Like I don't see him getting the results for us at the end of this. It's like Arteta 2 seasons ago. Arteta finished second, or 3 seasons ago, because he's finished second that many times in a row. He's finished second every time. And all they've done is, oh, we'll do it next year. You know, you can see the path, you can see the path, you can see the path. All you can see is a path to second. Like, that's all I think we're going to get from this manager is you can see the path, but you can't walk it. That's all I think we're going to be able to see.
I don't see the path, though. This is the funny thing, yeah? I don't see the path. I don't even think there's a path to be treading at the moment, yeah? Until he shows me something. Like, I even said yesterday, Saturday's win was chaotic, yeah? It was even a great win. It was a chaotic win. But the more, look, if he keeps performing week in, week out, like, what did you say, Bots? The next couple of games that you want to see something out of it?
Next 5 games. Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
Well, at least the next 2. At least the next 2.
Well, we've got to play Brentford, Sunderland, then we've got to play Liverpool, you know, at Anfield. What yellow brick road? There's no bricks left.
Go on, man.
No, the bricks have been stolen by some scouser.
Nah, fam. Like you guys, like I don't know if you're like just like pessimistic for pessimism's sake or what, but like
Boss, I've been hurt too many times by this shit. It's not pessimism against war. It's just I don't want to be hurt anymore.
Sure, I understand.
I'm going to this every week. I'm going in the mindset of, do you know what? Maybe we'll be different. And do you know what? Every week they're going to me. Nah, we're not. We're going to hurt you again. And then they're going to bring me back in with a win against Liverpool or a win against someone. And then they're going to be like, oh, the tides are changing here. They're not. The tides aren't going to change. The only way I think that we can somehow beat this curse is we get a priest in, we get some extra equipment, we find the hyena, we bless the pitch again, and we just move. Like, because we need some spiritual guidance here. This isn't about tactics anymore. This isn't about players. This isn't about anything. There is something supernatural going on that's costing us.
Nah, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Pick up. I'm at least his last words is that, yeah. But you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It must be. It's the truth of the matter is, yeah. It's exactly what the wrap-up has always said about the last manager, about this manager. The coach has got coach's way out of the situation. That's all I need to see, and just prove that you're able to adapt to the Premier League. Because you know, one thing that people have to I don't understand about certain managers, yeah, like that say they're only going to play one way, and when it's not working, is that does that mean you're willing to just bang your head against the brick wall consistently until you get what you want, because you're throwing your toys at the pram as far as I'm concerned, if you're not willing to adapt to the situation in front of you? Because if you can see that what you was doing somewhere else isn't working here, does that mean that you just have no common sense? You know what I mean?
No, he actually sort of like addressed this because he was talking about how the previous manager, they said, oh, why are you not playing that way? And he said, I don't have the players. And he said, well, you guys brought me here. You want a manager with an identity, not a manager that says, oh, let's look at the tools I have and adapt to the tools I have. He has a clear way that he wants to play, and that's his principle, and he's not going to change that. And he even said the Pope ain't going to change it. So that's where now, like, we have to understand that this approach is different. This manager's approach is different. He's not going to bend over and say, oh, if it's not working, let me try something else. He's known the system that he's tried and tested at Sporting, and that's what he's going to live and die by.
But bro, listen, let me ask you a question. Here's the thing, yeah, before we bring the next caller in, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you telling me this? If you are trying something,
yeah,
and it is not working, yes, it worked where you was before.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Look, something can work in one place and not work in another place. It's just not suited for
And
this league, maybe.
eh,
Or maybe
something
you
can
need to
work in
tweak
one
it.
place. Joe, let me finish what you just said. Something can work in one place and not work in another place immediately. But if you've built something somewhere else, you definitely know, like, oh, I built that castle there. I can still try and build a castle here. And I think that's how he's looking at it. You know, of course, sometimes I want tactical flexibility, I want formation change. But you know what? I respect that he's like, I'm not going to cave in like Ten Hag did. So let's just see. Let's just give him a couple more games and see how it goes, especially versus the mid-table teams. Let's go. Let's go to the next caller. I don't want us to. We're running out of time over here. We're running out of time. We won also, by the way. So let's not like. I don't know why it's Amorim.
Yeah, we did actually win.
We need to know the good, bad, and ugly for you guys. Bring in Bill. What up, young puppy?
What go on, my boy?
Oh, it's Young Peppy. What's your name is Bill in here? What's going on, bro?
Everything's blessed, man.
Oh, God, man. It's good to hear your voice again.
Yes, always, man. Always. It's good to see you.
Well, tell me then, bro, what do you think about this conversation that we've been having this morning? Because it keeps going left, right, and centre, if I'm being honest. But in terms of that, what did you see in the game that you liked or disliked? Yeah? And also, do you think it's sustainable moving forward, like with this manager? Like, I don't know where you stand on this manager situation. I've been gone for a long while, so I'm just asking everybody. How do you feel about the situation with the manager right now?
And close the window if you can. I know you're driving. I think you're driving right now.
No, I'm just outside right now. I'm actually about to walk inside soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out in front right now, so it's just a bit loud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, with Amarin, shucks. With Amarin, I'm not too keen on him. He shows me coward movements, like even yesterday. We went to playing. Well, sorry, not yesterday. Saturday. We went to playing like Burnley like football to not having our tallest player up top. So we're hoofing the ball up to short players and losing the ball every time. I didn't understand that tactic at all, and he just frustrates me with, his management just frustrates me.
Fair point. There's the whole thing where he kind of like, does this substitution of like the center backs. There's a lot of like Amorim things that I'm like head scratches. But is there anything good from the weekend that you wanna also shed light to? Because I want to make sure we respect the show and stay on the format of the show.
Yeah, we guys had 3 points. That's always something to look, to have a good talk about. Especially when a hell of a lot of Chelsea fans were shit talking us all this time.
Yeah.
Now where are they?
They're hiding, and then we're looking for you, like Chelsea. Dan, we're looking for you. All these men them that be talking smack.
The best manager in the world has 7 points right now, and the worst manager in the Premier League has 7 points right now. So hey,
yes.
the media can write whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. What about the bad and or ugly, young puppy? What is there anything else? We've talked about the Casemiro point of view. Yeah, that one. But like, is there anything else? I'm just curious from your perspective.
I might as well start with the ugly. You see this picture right here?
Uh-oh. Let's see the picture. Oh! Word.
Great one wanted me to do it, so I done it.
Hey, man.
What a time to do it.
Also, you I don't know if you were there for the part of the show where we talked about Rashford being late, and he pretty much got dropped out of the starting lineup.
Yeah, I saw that. As a loan player in a foreign country, why doesn't Barcelona have drivers for him? So I blame Barca for that, in all honesty. I don't really blame him too much. You think he knows where he's going? And the time, he's probably thinking him just on time, 15 minutes early. Nah. these little kids trying to sell lollipops on the street, holding me up. No, he didn't account for them extra like 5 minutes or so, you know.
You know, if I was Hansi Flick, I'd buy that excuse. And it's actually not a bad reason to be. Yeah, like I'm still learning the route, man. You know, there
You
was some
feel me? He hasn't been there all his life, you know.
a long commute. That's true. That's true.
But
And
yeah,
two
why
meters.
even still? Why doesn't he have drivers
Yeah, yeah.
as a learnee? But hey,
I hear it. I hear it. Um, and then also like what in terms of like the question that Charles brought up, should we bench Bayern and just start Lamens next game? Do you think like
I mean, I'm never seeing the men's play, but I'm not afraid to try him out still. Like, you know.
hmm, hmm,
But even still, I don't know what they see in training. So, you know, Bayern might be looking better than him in training.
but in the match day it's not looking good.
And it's definitely not looking good.
Yeah.
I say give it a shot, man. I don't see any reason why he should hold back. Just give the boy a chance. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know,
saying. I'm just
he
give him a chance.
gave
Ball
Bayern their
him.
chance when Onana was being trash. You know, maybe we got something better there. What are we
Yeah.
buying for? What are we buying for?
Right.
What did-
Exactly. Doctor says better to try Lamens versus Brentford or Sunderland rather than at Enfield. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel
Maybe
that.
that's what he was waiting for, innit? Maybe a little bit of a less pressured match.
Yeah, young puppy, big up yourself, bro. We
Yes,
wanna
big
wrap
up.
up the show and also like bring in let's see who else hasn't gone yet. Oh, we got
Everybody here hasn't gone yet, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring the timer up, yeah, so that we can actually do it. I said it before, but I didn't actually do it. So
men like Kanye. What you say?
What's good, boys? You guys got me waiting in a lobby like
Well, you're here now. You're at the lobby.
oh trio yo. Better put some respect on my name. Oh trio yo.
Right?
You want me to come here on some bedman shit? Like, what the
never.
I knew where you were. I'd have pulled up. and you got the nerve to pull out the clock on me. Get out of here. I ain't respecting none of that.
He brings the clock at the end of the show too. You know?
Imagine. What's Joe Blackman? What's good, bro? Big up, big up.
It's up to you. You're the one who's screwing about at the end of the show. I'm gonna leave it for this show. Next show.
Next show, bro. What's up, bro? Big up to you. It's been a minute, bro.
Up to you as well, man. Long time no see, long time no
Yeah,
hear.
I messaged you back. You know, like I saw your message after some. I was like, damn, I missed that one. So I messaged you back on WhatsApp. It was, yeah, you're giving me a heads up or something, but I was like on a show. I was like, ah, shit. Anyway, we'll catch it up. We'll catch it up on the chat. No worries, Brody. Boats. What's going on with these Man United fans, bro? Like, why are we acting like we didn't win that match of football, bro, against Chelsea, bro? What the heck is going on, bro?
Thank you.
We scam back, bro. We scam. It's only our fans, bro. Like that's why we are our own worst enemies, bro. Bro, we win. We scam back a game. It's a problem. When Liverpool does it for 5 games running, oh look at them. They haven't even gelled yet, but they're winning matches. Oh my God! What more when they get better? They're just going to be unstoppable. But when we do it, we win a match that we were not supposed to win. It's a problem. No. Yeah. But what about us? What about when we gel? When Cunha gels, Sesko gels? What about that? I don't hear that from people. You know, I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not. All I see is people being two-faced, double timing, double standards, whereby that one standard for Liverpool and another standard, and they're all wearing Man United badges saying they're supporters. Scratch that, bro. Like, my son is close by. There would have been a lot of F-bones out here. I swear to God, these man them don't even know, bro. Like, they're pissing the shit out of me, bro. What the heck, bro? We've won, bro. Like, even if it was debt, bro, that's Chelsea. That's another big club out of the way. And we won it while playing crap, bro.
Yeah.
What more? Bro, And then you want to come here just people. I think people are just addicted to being. This is an addiction to clout, bro. When I come on Football Power Hour, talk smack about United, I'm gonna be nah, bro. For once, bro, just come on the show, enjoy a win like a United bloody fan, and keep it moving. What the heck, bro?
Thank you, Kanye. Like the moment,
Right,
like
you know what? I'm gonna come back that. No, you know, I'm gonna say something to Kenny because I feel like it's speaking directly to one of me's. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, all y'all and your minions that have been on this show lately can come and get it.
Hold on, let me say, hold on, let me have a rebuttal to what you're saying, Kenny, because I watched the match, yeah. I watched the match from start to the end, and what I saw, it wasn't great. Yeah, and yes, that sometimes you should be enjoying stuff like that when you can enjoy it at the time, but you can also take the time a couple days later, because it's like 2 days later now, and analyze the match back and think, you know what, hopefully we can do better next time, because what I saw wasn't actually that great. Good scumbag win, but now we can move on and try to do better. Because surely we've watched this guy manage his team for how long now? We want to see better than just scumbagging wins.
we all
Surely.
want to see better, Joe. We all want to see better, but like this, it's sometimes mentalities like the way you're thinking that like made me feel. You know, when Casemiro got the red, I was like, good. Like I shouldn't feel good about Casemiro getting a red because I was like, level playing field. Both teams got red cards. We can now have a discussion. If Manchester United did not have a red card, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Everything will just be like, oh, we only beat, it was 10 versus 11. Oh, now, you know what I mean? It's like we are so negative and stuck in our negativity sometimes and our agendas that we can't even enjoy a simple win against another team that was also trying to win. You know?
Exactly. And but before I go, actually, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for only a good time. You know, bro, listen, there is no way. These people are busy justifying a Liverpool performance that's been crap. They've been scumbagging wins at last minute for 5 games now. These people have been coming on these shows. Oh, look at how they're doing when they gel. But their own squad, United, they're here trying to talk crap. Ban them. Let these motherfuckers drown.
Big up, Kanye. All right. Kanye, yeah, he cooked there. Let's bring in Coley. Let's bring in Coley. Big up, man. Like Coley.
Yo, Joe's back.
Oh, go. Jeez, Coley.
Joe's back.
Jeez,
All you pussies
how you
asking
been, bro?
questions about where he's been. Don't ask no questions. Yeah, don't worry about where he's been. He's back. Yeah.
That's it.
Shit, then. A man just did it
Hello,
like Pink Panther. Man just turned up. No announcements. No.
Coley,
Did you see
he's
what
not
I
just
done?
back. Look at how buff he looks. Like I'm like, bro, this.
I hear it, bro. Man's on them self-improvement times. I hear it, fam. I hear it.
But stop. Listen, go back to your first love, bro. Stop fancying me, fam. I don't like the way you're talking about me.
Nah. Shut up, bro. Shut up.
I know, did you? Man said, look how buff he's looking, you know. Allow me. You know, buff means something different in England as well. You need to know these things.
Oh,
There's lots of translation
well,
as
it
well.
means something different in America. So y'all, you need to know that too.
For real, I actually
Anyway.
from time he said that, I took the American meaning. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
You gotta know their vernacular. It's a bit fruity sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. They say some things that you're like, oh, yeah, cool.
Weird, fam. They pat each other on the bum to say hello, bro.
Coley.
Wow.
All right. Let's keep the show on track.
It's true. That's what you lot do, fam.
Let's keep the show on track, bro.
Weirdos. Anyway.
Oh my God, Tony, it's good to hear
All
you.
the Americans are gonna be in the
This guy came in on chaos.
No, they I don't like it, bro. They try to act like it's normal. No, stop that.
Coley! All right, hold on, one second. I'm gonna bring Coley back in. Let's start this again. Coley, welcome to the show, bro.
Oh God.
What's going on, fam? How you been?
I'm good, bro. Much better for seeing you back.
Keep it cleansed. It's good to hear your voice again, man. Honestly.
Whoa. Why are you complimenting Coley's voice?
Don't let me cuss you. Don't make me cuss you, boss.
Yeah, it's all good. Can we get on? Can we get on with the subject, please? Yeah.
Let's
I want to talk about Manchester United. I want to hear what Cody thinks, because I've not spoken to Cody recently about how he feels about this manager after watching his performances after last season, going into this season. Yeah, how do you feel about this manager, Cody? Where do you stand?
Well, there's a lot going on. Like you said, multiple things can be true. Bro, someone's at my door. One sec. Multiple things can be true, innit? But yeah, I can't see us going into this perpetual cycle and enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't be calling for him to get sacked right now. Like you lot did that with Ten Hag. This is where we are now, partly in that situation because of when we brought him in. So if you're gonna get rid of him, no earlier than Jan, so that you've got a window to do what you had to do this time and you're gonna have to do next time, which is buy more people to facilitate whatever the new plan is, isn't it? Like because and it kind of goes to the comments about the last about the Chelsea match as well. Like I don't get how the fan base will see players do certain things and the manager will get stick for it. That's going to happen no matter who it is. Do you understand? So if you bring a manager in to this environment where he's already doesn't have the tools that he wants, or he's not in a forgiving environment, so people aren't going to hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to bring someone in, you're going to make a change. I need to see long-term sustainable planning behind that. I.e., all right, we made a change now when we can also make these other changes to the squad, and 2 + 2 makes 4. Feel me? Like that's just my opinion. Like, and another thing I'll speak on as well.
That's
Yeah,
why I agree, though. I think they think as well that they're going to look stupid if they sack him. This is why I said when I spoke about KG's coins and whatnot, hate coins or whatever, that I put it on him finishing the season with more losses than wins or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Joe,
But
don't get me wrong. They do look stupid if they sack it. If they do the same thing this season, which is sack a manager outside of a window, you do look stupid. I tell you that right now. Because the reason why we didn't go and get a household name, there was 2 pieces of spin that were put towards us. We're broke. We're broke and no one's available. Or what was the other thing they said? They said we're broke, no one's available, and that's it. We're looking to do a rebuild. We're looking for someone to bring us a long-term project to transition us into an identity and give us an identity on the pitch, right? So all of that marketing taken into consideration, if it wasn't marketing and that's really your agenda, you need to be doing things at a time when it makes sense. Feel me? You can't even go find another manager that plays this formation right now, mid-season. Do you understand? So if you sack someone again now, all you're showing me is that really and truly, you had no plan. You just went for the cheapest option, or what you thought was the cheapest option, and it turned out not to be, because Liverpool already done turned down Amram because they projected 400 mil they were gonna have to put down to change to his formation. So it shows me like, there's a lack of actual planning here. Like there's a lot of pressure, i.e. from the fan base and from expectations and other teams and whatever, but I'm yet to see something that's done with a long-term plan behind it. And you sacking Amram during the season confirms that to me.
what if they brought in someone like a Glasner, though? Because I was about to say this, What if they brought in someone like a Glasner because he could play their formation? If they're happy to play Crystal Palace to drag a manager out of their club, I know Crystal Palace will probably take it.
Yeah. I mean,
now let me ask you this, Let me ask you this: where was Glasner when we was getting Amram?
He was right there.
I think he was already at Palace.
He was right there, right? He was right there. But who was going to be the more expensive option? Would it be to get Glasner over, or would it be to get Amram from Sporting?
Probably Amorim was more expensive, of course.
You reckon he was more expensive?
I think so.
I don't know. I think trying to wrestle with the Prem team, I reckon you end up paying more.
Mm-hmm.
We spent 10 mil to get this scrub. Okay, then. So, to be honest with you, the same thing still applies. Like, you didn't really go for best in class if this is the formation that you was trying to go for. You see where I'm coming from? Because
Well, I
before we
agree.
got
I
Amarim
agree. But
in, if you
no,
set it,
no, go on.
no, sorry, my internet jumped. Go on, what was you saying?
Well, I was gonna say that. Well, the funny thing is, yeah, it's not. If you say it's not best in class, I do understand trying to sometimes get the next up and coming, yeah. But sometimes you have to also know that if you're gonna try and get the best up and coming, yeah, that they might not hit the levels that you think they're gonna hit. And I think that's what might be happening here.
Okay,
Or you push them into the deep end too quickly, or his stubbornness is what's making him fail as well. Because if he's not got
can I just speak on that
the
point? Can I
acumen,
just speak on that point?
absolutely speak on it.
Sorry to cut you, bro. But my point, what I was about to say is, the stubbornness everyone's talking about. Everyone needs to realize Amarin's a baby. When it comes to management, he's a baby. And this is the other thing. This is when I talk about best in class, and you're talking about bringing a manager into Man United. Yeah, you can say you want to go to a 3-4-3, but then you can also have all of these other things in the background going, yeah, but we can't get relegated. We can't fall outside top 8. We can't. There's all these other minimum standards. So when you racked all of these up and decided these candidates fit the mold, yeah, you went and got a guy that is a baby in this game and only knows how to play one way.
That's
what you did.
Like Coley, I said this, that like during a job interview, you have to like say, okay, what if this plan doesn't work? And then you hear what he says, and
Thank
then
you.
you decide, do you want to invest in that? Is that approach a liability? Is it a risk or not? You all these
But
things.
this is my point, yeah, boss.
Yeah.
You're so right, because this is why Glasner's better in class. I don't know about best in class for a 3-4-3, but better in class than Amarim. If this is really what you lot did, yeah, it would show. Because Amarim would turn around and say, they'd ask him, what's plan B if that don't work? I ain't got one. Can't. It's that or nothing. Glasner would say, well, I've done this formation in the past, I've done this, I could switch to this. You have these players available, I could probably switch to that, and I've done that in the past. Yeah, but that's you only get to say all of that if you've done what I call a polished, typical, coming
Track
up as
record.
a manager, which Amarim didn't do. Amarim didn't go and sit and be like 4 or 5 people's assistant manager before he got a team. So he's new to being a manager. He's played one way. The one way's worked for him. He's kind of here off talent, not necessarily experience or education. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that this was the best option. Yeah. So now you've made that choice. You need to show me that there was some sort of long-term vision behind this choice.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? What made Amarim better? Because it's not stubbornness that's making him not change. It's the fact that he's been a manager for 5 bloody years, or not 5 years, but you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And that's what's worked for him, and he doesn't see any reason why it shouldn't work here. But that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? It's that's what I have a problem with.
He can't play any other way. He's never played any other way. He's never played any other way. You can't ask him to do it now at the heights of Premiership football. Go, do you know what? You've never done it before, but show me what a 4-3-3 looks like. He's gonna go no, because not only do I get picked apart in the media, not only do I lose the dressing room, but I've never done that before. So what am I gonna do that for?
It's actually true. You know what? So where do you stand then, bro? Do you feel like going into Christmas then, if he's still pulling out shitty performances and just getting by on winning against people like Chelsea, maybe, you know, if we have a similar record to last season going into Christmas, fire him, or do you give him to the end of the season?
Bro, it's not gonna look. Results always determine your fate as United manager, right? It's always going to be results, because you can come second and get sacked in this club. You can win. You can win. Not Europa. Yeah, it was Europa. You get Europa and get sacked. So the real question for Amarim really is: are people going to buy into him? I buy into what the guy claims to be. I don't know if he's good enough to get us where we need to be. And that's it. I think he's a safe pair of hands for now because he will tell you the truth. He'll tell you we need to suffer. He'll show you which players that certain people think are the best thing since sliced bread. He'll show you that actually no, they're not. They're not. If you give them if you give them everything they want and need and don't ask nothing back of them, they might give you something, i.e. Rashford. But then when you start asking things of them as a football player to act as part of a team, your heroes are not what you think they are, and I will show you that by putting them in certain situations where they drown.
Yeah.
So for me, he's doing a good job there. Like I'm getting exposure out of like who is who and who can actually cut it and who's the fakes and who are the passengers. But I'm not sitting here hoping that Amron's gonna win me a league, bro, because it doesn't really look realistic. Like his in-game management doesn't really look like it's up to par. Like the centre-back subs, that makes I can't, bro. It's above my pay grade to even try to work that shit out. Like I can't.
It's a head scratcher. Coley, big up yourself, bro. Big up, my broski. That is true.
So
yeah.
You know what? Though, there's some bits. There's one bit that I was just thinking though. What Cody said at the end there, that I was like, you know what? Yeah. The situations that these guys find themselves in, i.e., the manager and the players and whatever else. Yeah. I kind of look. It's a manager's job, I think, sometimes to just try. You know what he said that, he's going to put them in situations and expose them for being crap at doing this kind of role, or you know what I mean. But at the same time, shouldn't the manager be trying to find the best positions for the players that he currently has anyway? And it might not suit what he usually does, but if you want to try and get the best out of what you currently have, because at the end of the day, after that transfer window closed, this is what you got, bro. This is what you have.
True. There is a point where you have to like say, okay, I don't have the, you know what I mean? That's you gotta compromise some way after the window closes as a manager, you know. And that's what I agree with. Yo,
it's what I'm having trouble with, you know. And I think this is just why he's a polarizing figure when it comes to he polarizes so much different opinions, because yes, we do agree with exposing certain players. Yes, we do agree with moving certain players on and, you know, sticking to your gun sometimes to expose people, to show them that they're not supposed to be lauded over in the way that they are, because, you know, he's not got the minerals, or he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. But then when it comes to situations like, but bro, this is all you have.
Yeah.
You know, and this is where we as fans are clashing over these situations sometimes, because when you look at the situation, one side like me will say, bro, look, man, you ain't got spaghetti. Stop saying you're making spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, just make the pasta, fam. Yeah.
You're like
trying to put the pasta together and make some fake spaghetti. Just it's pasta and meatballs. Just that's what it is. You get me?
I hear
you. It's not spaghetti and meatballs, but. Anyway, let's bring in someone else pulled up.
I'll let you close the show with Riri, my broski. Big up, sis.
You want to close? You
want to close? No, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Because you were about to dip, right? Because you late. You gotta go to work, right?
And Joe already knows I'm 2 minutes late already.
Oh, you 2 minutes late. Well, you were 5 minutes late opening the show. I mean, what? What?
It's a whole day of lateness. I'm
so
trying to change. I'm not
listen.
trying to be like
So this is, okay. So listen. This is my good, bad, and ugly. The good thing is the show actually is back.
Yes.
The bad thing is you didn't have a timer for everybody, and the ugly thing is Botswana is gonna be late every single fucking show.
No.
Oh, no, he's getting a booth for that. He was getting a booth for that. Boo. He dipped. He disappeared. He actually dipped. He's not even in the room. He left.
That's my good, bad, and ugly.
Riri, what did you do? You scared him off. He actually left. Hold on, let me bring you big screen. Yes, sis. What's going on? He actually left. How are you doing though?
I am good.
You're scared bots. You're scared bots.
It's good to see your handsome face back on these YouTube streets. It's about time.
You know, I'm glad to be back. To be honest, it's
good.
You don't understand sometimes, but it's you have to ease yourself back into these things as well. You know, it's not easy coming on YouTube and it's just being here all the time. You know,
Of
so
course.
back on here,
Life be lifing. YouTube is not everything. People don't realize that.
especially when it's not paying you yet. Yeah,
Exactly.
everything after it
But
starts making me
we're gonna work on getting that set up for you because you're gonna be more
productive.
consistent.
Oh yeah,
Consistent.
we've got some things coming up.
Consistent. Consistency is key in order to acquire that. So but that's what I came on here for. I didn't come on here to be a scholar.
At all.
I didn't come on here to talk about the game on Saturday. We won. I don't give a shit how we won. I don't care how they scam it, when they scammed it, why they scammed it. I don't give a shit. We won, and that's all I'm gonna say.
About that,
I just came on here to let the two of y'all know that
scare him to work. You scared him to work. And
not even scared to work, just to let the two. I'm gonna keep the both of y'all honest. That's what I came on here to do.
I love that.
You out here complaining you late for work, but you late for showing up for the show. How, brethren? How?
And you know the funny thing is, yeah, I messaged him and I called him, and my man said,
that guy, he different.
I'm not gonna expose him anymore.
Joe, you don't even know the half of it, bro. When it was preseason, that guy missed 4 buses coming from Boston to New York for the game, bro. 4 buses. How?
How though? What, sleeping?
Bro, I have no idea. I was sitting there waiting on him, bro. Like legit waiting on him. That man missed 4 buses.
This guy. And he ran away. Do you know what? Yeah. Let me you know before everything goes, because I know there's Ryan's in here, so I'm gonna talk to Ryan.
I mean, if you got somebody else that you want to bring in, I just came in here.
Ask you a question, because obviously I watched the round table, I watch all of that, but I want to ask you. You're on our show. Yeah, you're on our show now.
Of course. Go ahead.
The manager right now, as it stands, where are you? So I can keep a record in my brain of where everybody is.
So when this season started and we had this discussion initially on the round table, I said I give him 5 games. And out of that 5 games, he can only lose 2. So he's lost 2. So he based on the game Saturday, he has given himself a reprieve. But that doesn't mean that, if he goes and he loses Brentford and Sunderland, then we have to definitely start looking for someone else. Because those games should be easy games to win. They should not be. And you know what? I shouldn't say those games should be easy games. I mean, not use the word easy, because this team has never done anything easy, regardless of the manager. Regardless of the manager, these players don't do anything easy. Those games should be games that we should be winning, I should say. So definitely.
But saying that though, yeah, this manager now, right? Reprieve or no reprieve, how long are you giving him in terms of, because even if he does lose or doesn't lose, do you think that there's a time and a place to fire a manager? Because remember, they've invested into him now, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so for me, I don't sign his checks, so I could say whatever I want as a fan. I could say I could say I want Manchester United to call me tomorrow and tell me I have tickets for hospitality. I could say whatever the fuck I want. That don't mean I'm gonna get it, but but if he's winning, they're not gonna get rid of him. So the results is what determines his fate. So if he's winning, he's not going anywhere. Because like you said, you just said it. This is their guy. So if he's winning and he's showing that he can win, then he's not going anywhere.
If he's winning, I ain't got a problem with him.
But that's what.
What I'm saying to you is that
But
I have a
if
feeling
any
that
manager is winning, the fan base doesn't have a problem with them. You know,
nobody's
but then there are those then there are those fans that are come around and say, "Oh, but where's the system? Oh, but where's the flair? Oh, but where's the the fancy football? Why is this football boring? Why are we parking the bus? Why are we so you can't please everybody, regardless of how we're even if we're winning, there's going to be fans that are complaining. I mean, look at Connor. Connor's complaining because he betted against the team on Saturday and he lost his money. So he come in here talking about, oh, Amarim this, Amarim that. That's because Amarim lost him money. It's not because Amarim didn't win the game properly.
He said what?
It's true. It's so true. It's so true. But look. That's that aside. Yeah. Look, I'm just trying to enjoy football again.
No, of course.
Why?
We're all trying to enjoy football. We're all trying to make sure our weekends are somewhat entertaining and happy for a change. There's no fan that doesn't want that. I'm not a sadomasochist that says, "Oh, I want to lose." People on this fan base that are hoping we lose so they sack Amarim. That's insane. Do you understand how insane that rationale is?
Listen, that's not what I'm hoping for. That's the funny thing. Some people do. It's heartbreaking to say that I don't believe in the manager. Yeah, because you always want to believe in your manager, innit? Yeah. But at the same time, if I can't see no light at the end of the tunnel, that's the problem, innit? I just don't see it. I hope he can change my mind. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. I don't think I could bet against my team though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Connor out here betting against the team to make money, man. And then he's vexed when we won the game and he lost money. Talking about, oh, UCL won him money, but UCL won him money, but Amarim didn't win him money. Like, come on, man. Come on. These YNs are different, Joe. They're different. These YNs are different, bro. They're different.
Well, you know what? It's so good to hear your voice.
It's good. It's good. Listen, it's good to see you. I know the community's been asking where you've been. I know, you've been out there in the gym. You're not telling people that you're trying to get your sexy back. You on that other show, looking, looking a kind of way in your suit. You know what I'm saying? So, you could tell them, you could tell them. You could tell them. You could tell them you try to get your sexy back. It's okay. They won't judge you.
It's okay. I could do this now. See,
you probably got the waves going. You probably got the low Caesar with the waves, and you got the wave, the wave thing, and you could tell them, Joe.
If I could blush, I would blush.
You are blushing. It's not if you could blush. You are blushing, but that's okay. You my brother, and I love you, and I'm glad you're back in this space. I really am, and I wish you all the success. Okay. You know how you and I roll. And that Botswana, bro, get ready. He's gonna be late every freaking show, bro. I'm telling you.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be holding him accountable. We ain't got the book of accountability, but I will flog him on stream.
Remember, 4 buses, bro. He missed 4 buses. Talk to you later, Joe.
I love my sis. Hey, big up Riri. Love you, man. Every time. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end the show with Ryan. Well, go on, Ryan. Where you been?
One, Joe. How are you?
I'm all right.
You know what?
Man. It's been a little while since I've seen you.
Yeah,
so actually, hold on. You're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. Good thing the football weekend's over. The bad thing, we've lost to United. But that's what we deserve for getting Sanchez off. He needs to get out of the club. If he doesn't perform well against Lincoln City tomorrow in the Carabao Cup, get him gone, man.
So hold on. He has to perform well against Lincoln City?
Yes.
For you to get rid of him after the performance that he had on the weekend. You need to wait to see him perform shit again. I would just get rid of him. You got an Onana situation going on over there, bro. You don't need that goalkeeper anymore.
Exactly that. Actually, today, people, I turn 20 years old.
Is it your birthday?
It is. It is.
Happy birthday! Oh, you know what? Yeah, Watts needs to come back and say happy birthday to you. How dare he? Happy birthday to you. No, I'm not going to sing it, but seriously. Happy birthday, though, man. What are you doing for your birthday?
Oh, nothing else. Just getting ready for another round of the Carabao Cup. Let's see if we can either improve or, do you know what, get Sanchez out of the club and enter Maresca. But do you know what? I think what needs to be a belated birthday present is a better performance that we've had on Saturday.
Who are you playing on Saturday?
We played Manchester United on Saturday, if you might remember. We played
Do you
Saturday.
know what you mean? Oh, I thought you meant that next week. Sorry. So who do you play next week?
Well, we play Lincoln City, of course, we all know, in the midweek match coming up. And next Saturday, we are at home to Brighton, people.
Oh, now that is going to be a tough game, you know.
That is going to be.
Do you think you're going to be able to get past that test of Brighton? Because not only that, I believe, yeah, that your team are going to be struggling this season, even though you're world champions, like everybody's been saying. I think you're going to find it a little bit hard to get through this season.
Yeah, I mean, we are struggling, Chelsea, with that defeat. But now we've got to improve ourselves. United might have got a win, but do you know what? It comes on the back of Sanchez going off. And the problem is, guess what? The goalkeeper situation. Jorgensen should start, not Sanchez. Bottom line. Because do you know what? Enzo Maresca is the manager. And do you know what? I can't see a way out of this. If we lose to Lincoln, I want both of those idiots out of my damn football club. Because do you know what? They don't deserve to win the Champions League. I know we haven't been in the Champions League for a couple of years.
Are you sacking Maresca?
I'm Maresca out, people. I know we may have success. I know we may have success of the Europa Conference League, but at the moment, we've been beaten twice last week. Bayern Munich away, Bayern Munich away in the Champions League, Manchester United away in the Premier League on Saturday. Now, tomorrow, if we don't beat Lincoln away, I want those two, sorry to say this, Chelsea fans, out of my football club. We got to improve, man, or we got to come back, because otherwise, the success is going down as the worst season.
Oh my! I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. That shocked me. That has shocked me because I can't believe that after everything Enzo Maresca did for you last season, I know what the hell? You guys have won. You won the Conference League, whatever. You know, you guys said you've completed Europe. That's what you guys have been screaming. You know, you completed Europe, all this crap. And then he went and then he won the Club World Cup as well. So you guys can say that, you know, you're world champions, whatever. That's why Eden's got bare chest. And now you're telling me after all that success, this is what I'm saying. I think that people get greedy when they're, you know, when you're on the rise. Why? He's won more things than Mikel Arteta has. Mikel Arteta can't say that he's won any of those things. Whoa, do you know what though? Maybe I'm thinking like a little boy club, innit? But I think that teams that are getting something like their managers need to give them a little bit more time. Riley, I'm shocked at you. I am shocked. I can't lie, but it just goes to show you the greed of players of people with lots of money spending it ridiculously, like the billions that Chelsea have spent. They get greedy and they just want more instantly. But guys, listen, I'm going to chill, little man. Well, you know what? It's been a good show, guys. Thank you for having me back to our strong. Oh, I think we might try and do a couple more good, bad, and uglies during the week. You know, we don't have to be at end of the week or the beginning of the week show. We could probably drop some more during the week after some Champions League games and stuff like that. Now we have the freedom of it's not being on KG's channel; it's just on me and Bots' channel now. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of us, I think. So, guys, thank you for rocking with us today. It's been great. It's my first day back on the scene, so hope to see me a lot more often. And yeah, see you soon. Take care. Peace.